Mel, what are you doing?
Creating my list to go get boxes from neighbors.
Boxes from neighbors?
Boxes from neighbors. I get them for free. You know, because it's shipping time here in everywhere.
Well, why wouldn't you just pay for boxes online like a normal person?
Because these are free.
Oh,
and
fair enough.
It's more money in our pocket.
Tell your neighbors what you do. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another vlog. My name is Adine, and that was my beautiful wife, Melinda. She's making a route because she asked our neighbors for boxes. It's shipping time. We need boxes, and they're free. This is what we got so far. This is actually all dropped off just in the last like 24 hours. A bunch of free bubble mailers, packing supplies, boxes, and we did specify a few things this time. When you ask for boxes, a couple of tips real quick. One, go on Facebook, look at your like local neighborhood groups and ask them. Once they know that you need boxes, they're always gonna hook you up because they, you know, most people like recycling. So they're like, yeah, why not? Here you go. I don't have to put them in my recycling bin. The other thing to specify, tell them, hey, I don't want any refrigerator boxes or like 75-inch plasma TV boxes or all your, you know, styrofoam trash. This is specifically what I'm looking for. Amazon boxes, you know, Target boxes, small boxes, bubble wrap, things like that. That'll help you, and you can definitely keep your expenses very low when it comes to shipping supplies because USPS.com has free shipping supplies and your neighbors are giving you free shipping supplies. So take advantage of that.
Woo! I actually only have 4 pickups today because most people offered to drop them off. I said, hey, I'll pick them up Monday. I think I made the post Thursday. People don't want to wait. They're like, hey, here's my boxes. Get them out of here. I don't want them. And it's great. Less legwork.
Yeah. The point of any business is to make money, and the best way to make money is not to spend a lot of it. Keep that money that you would spend on buying more boxes into your pockets and recycle.
I'm back from picking up the boxes. I got everything pulled, so we're gonna do some packing. As usual, we'll show you some highlights of what's been selling for us. Adine is wrapping up some editing on a video that we filmed earlier this morning. And a fun thing in the Hook household, our light is out. Good thing we have lots of natural light that we're working with, but just another day in the life. I'm gonna cover some electronics. We had some really big bangers this weekend. This top one we got from our neighbor. We paid $20 for it. It ended up not working, but it's still sold for parts. It's a PlayStation 3 Slim. We sold it for $60, free shipping. This next one is an Equalizer. It's by Sony. We got this with a huge stack of electronics. Somebody was moving out of the country and he let go so many of these nice pieces for $100. We designated 10 for this piece. This sold for $60. Pioneer is another great brand to look out for. This one we got from a Facebook Marketplace deal. We have $10 into it. It's a 6 CD player and it sold for $120. Also came with the operating instructions. You don't see these at Goodwill every day, and when you do, they're usually not working. However, in this case, we paid $30 for a 200 CD changer, and it came with the remote. It did end up working. It sold for $200. We will cover the shipping. It's big, bulky, heavy. We do expect to pay around $30 for the shipping. Adine will cover some video games that sold really fast for us next.
If you watched any of our content, or at least our last couple of videos, you know we love selling video game stuff. And again, this stuff just kind of flew off the shelf. I'll go over all of them and then I'll show you what they sold for. First, the last Wii guitar for Rock Band or Guitar Hero sold. They're really pretty straightforward to test. All you do is put your Wii remote to it, and it just acts like an extension of your controller. So that sold. It took like 4 days. This Excite Bike we got for $1 at a garage sale with a whole bunch of these. This one was worth a little bit more, so we sold it individually. A lot of them we lotted up. Took a little bit longer, but that one sold this weekend as well. We have GoldenEye 007 for N64, a classic game. Only paid 75 cents for this one at a garage sale with some other not exciting sports game for the N64. But certain titles, anything really Mario and of course James Bond games, Zelda games do pretty well. We have Pit Fighter complete in the, maybe it's not complete. It's definitely in the case. Is it complete? Yeah, it's complete. So for a collector, this adds a little bit more value. This came from a friend. We bought a whole bunch of video games from him. That one sold within like 2 days. Sega Genesis again, Sonic 2 sold in like 3 days, same same haul. And then these Sega games aren't really worth much. Desert Strike, we have Jurassic Park, Batman, and Shaq Fu. If you didn't know, Shaquille O'Neal made a video game. These sold all in a bundle. And then we have one more game. This is Just Dance for the Wii. It's the Party, or the Disney Party Edition. That one sold again within a few days. GoldenEye sold for $34 shipped. Sonic sold for $18 shipped. $15 with free shipping for Excite Bike. Again, these are like $3 to $4 for shipping. The lot of games sold for $30 with free shipping. It'll cost like $9 to ship all of them. The Nintendo Wii guitar sold for $45 shipped. The Just Dance sold for $15 shipped. Pit Fighter sold for $20 shipped. And that's it. Again, you're not going to make a huge amount of money selling video games, especially the older ones, unless you find some really rare titles. But you will sell this stuff really fast. And again, we do have all of these systems so we can actually test these games on confidently before we sell them.
I started packing this weekend, so I won't be going over all the clothes, but I will hit some highlights per usual. These hot motorcycle pants, we actually got in a bundle from one of Adine's friends. They sold for $65. This Carhartt, it's a quilted interior. I'm trying to get the light here for you guys. We are makeshift with our light out. We got this from a store buyout, and as you can see, we took an offer of $80 for it. We had a few pair of silver jeans sell this weekend, both on eBay. The first is the Francis boot cut. Those we got from Goodwill, $6. They sold for $39. And these other ones we also got in a store buyout, and those sold for $37. 7 for All Mankind jeans. I only pick up the dojos if they're women's, which is the 7s on the pocket. The men's sell pretty well in other styles though. These ones were a $6 Goodwill find and they sold for $40. This Ralph Lauren was a quick buy it locally for $5, quick flip it on eBay sale. Did not have it listed long at all. 5 into 40, will pay ship, easy money. Adine picked it up because he sometimes listens to his wife. And this is a 100% wool sweater, and it's a really great colorway. This sale was also a fast turnaround. Got it last week at Goodwill, sat for maybe a day or two, sold on Poshmark for $30. It's 100% cotton, and it's J. Crew. It's an older tag, which totally fine. We have a whole $1.35 into all of these 3 pieces combined. These are not crazy sales, but I'll show you what we turned that $1.35 into. This Indiana University sweatshirt we had for about a month before we took an offer of $15. This was the most expensive one. We have $1 into this one. We picked it up at a garage sale this summer. And because it's sold on Posh, they will cover shipping on that. We have 25 cents into this Ford jacket. We took an offer of $23 on Poshmark. Again, they're gonna cover shipping. I assume it's sold to a Ford truck man, and that's all he drives. I'm not sure if Ed Hartman bought his shirt back, but if he didn't, somebody else's glorious shirt now. This one is an actual Ford company mechanic work shirt, so that is why the demand is there, even with the name on it. That's obviously a rare thing to find, and it is vintage and issued by the company. This next one we have 10 cents into. We've had it for a while because we got it from a hoarder's haul that we did a long time ago before we were even on YouTube. We didn't really know how to price it because there weren't any specific comps for it. Happy to see it go for $22.93 out the door. Shipping will be first class. Someone is going to be hitting the slopes in these ski boots from Salomon. Great outdoor brand to look out for. They sold for $60. We have $10 into them. They're not going to be hitting the slopes in Michigan anytime soon. We have had almost no snow, but keep your eye open for boots like this. I already have these packed up, but these New Balances in bigger, wider sizes are usually a good pickup. As you can see, they sold for $45, and we picked those up from our local Goodwill. We have about $7 into them. Keen has always been a classic good seller for us. These are no exception. These are like hiking shoe boots. They sold for $30 on Posh. They would have sold for more, but the insoles are not in good shape. So of course we disclosed that and we took that offer of $30. We felt that was a very fair offer. This next one is a 4-for-1 sale. Somebody put together a bundle on Posh and didn't even send an offer. Their price ended up being $150.30. When we bundle, we do offer the feature that it's an automatic 10% off of 2 or more. That seemed to work for them. As you can see, the earnings after the Posh fee is $120. So we have $28 into all of these. And so it'll be that $120 minus $28 because they pay ship, so we do not have that cost. One pair I'll point out are these Asics. They're men's Gel Nimbus 16s. Right after they bought this bundle, I got an offer of $60 for these on Mercari, which of course I couldn't take because I needed to take them off of that platform. But that is a pretty good seller. We had them listed for $75 on there, so keep your eyes open for that specific model. It carries a higher resale value.
I'm going to share a couple more sales. Toddy's snoring in the back. I hope you're not snoring at home. The first one is this vintage percolator from Hamilton Beach. Nothing too special, pretty easy to test. You just put a little bit of water in the bottom, plug it in, make sure that it boils up the water pretty quickly. They usually heat pretty fast. We got this for less than $1 in our honey hole, sold for $39 shipped. It'll cost about, $10 or so with a USPS priority service to ship this out. This is a really unbranded air compressor. Nothing crazy, 35 shipped. It's actually going internationally. They paid $75 total plus any, fees that they may occur. Easy to test. I plugged it into the cigarette lighter, charger thingy in the car and tested it, made sure it worked. It did. Got it from a store buyout. Again, it'll ship probably around that $10 range going to Kentucky. We love picking up these types of units. This is another Farberware Skillet. It's an electric skillet. It has a little dent in it, but overall it's really clean. It does come with the original charger, of course. These are great for the holidays or year round. Nice stainless steel. Picked it up at Goodwill for $9, sold for $55. Free shipping. Again, it'll be in, $12, $15 to ship it out. Most likely going UPS ground. The last one I'm going to cover for this video is this ELF 1980s lunchbox. It is from 1987. Good things come from 1987. Look out for these, especially if they have the little thermos insert included, which this one did. It did have some writing on the inside, which didn't help the value, but overall good clean condition. Sold for $25 shipped. It will ship first class for about $6, maybe a little bit less. If you find the vintage ones that are made out of metal, those tend to command a much higher price, so definitely be on the lookout at garage sales. It is USA made and it's 1987. That kind of adds to that vintage, title for this specific one. We'll give you guys a little bit of an update. Melinda found a huge Torrid haul, so she'll talk a little bit about that. And we'll go over some of the numbers and talk a little bit about, well, Christmas is here, Q4 is winding down. What now? Just packed up that Sony. I wanted to show you how much it actually will cost us to ship it. Does this happen to anyone else? You get it nice and secured, and I forgot the remote and the cable. So I got to open it back up, put this back in, then I'll show you how much it actually costs to ship this thing out. Okay, we got it up on the scale. It's a big box. One tip, when you put it on a scale, just make sure that it's not touching anything else so you get the accurate weight, which is 25 pounds and 3 ounces. So Melinda's gonna get that into eBay. Looks like it's 24 inches by 18 inches, always round up.
15.
By 15, so we'll get that into the computer. And looks like UPS ground, $30.
What did we say? We said $30.
$30. We know what we're talking about most of the time. This one is going to Massachusetts. We are in Michigan, and that definitely affects it. So just make sure you understand a little bit about free shipping before you offer it on these big items. We're getting close to being done. We got all of our big boxes here that are all packaged up. We got a bunch of little ones here, clothing, video games, all that good stuff. We have to clean up our mess, of course. This is just part of what we got from our neighbors. There's still more outside we have to go get. And over here, Melinda is finishing up, not much more. Looks like just a few more to go to get everything else boxed up. This is that huge Torrid haul. I'll let Melinda talk a little bit about this. It was pretty crazy. She did an amazing job finding an amazing deal, and we should make a good amount of money off of it.
Like Adine mentioned, I did do a massive Torrid pickup the other day. The story is that this woman had posted on Facebook Marketplace that she was going to have sort of a walkthrough, come shop my closet, I'm purging all my clothes type of event. And she mentioned the brands were Old Navy, Lane Bryant, and Torrid. So I messaged her, because you have nothing to lose by doing this, if she was willing to pull out all of the Torrid and sell it to me separately. I would pay her beforehand and then just come pick it up the day of the sale. She was selling these at $5 a piece, so it was a great deal, about or less than what I would pay at a thrift store. She was game, so she did that for me, and I am just thrilled at the condition of these items. I talked to her, a lot of these weren't even worn because they didn't fit her. I think her husband liked to buy her clothes, sort of one of those situations. I walked in and it was just like, whoo, there's a lot of stuff in that house. So I'm going to show you a couple of the pieces. I'm going to talk about what I paid and what I expect to get back from it. I did break down everything by category, the 23 and then plus 4, because she did find 4 formal dresses that she sold to me for $10 instead of the $5. Those are here. I have 3. I did gift one to my mother-in-law. She liked one, so happy to give her that nice piece. But they're just these beautiful long, sort of off the shoulder, full length lace dresses. They're all pretty much the same style. A few undergarments. New jeans, never even opened these ones. And then this pile is all dresses, which is great because dresses and pants have the best return. So I was absolutely thrilled that most of the things are dresses. Like, I honestly thought when you get this much stuff, you're like, oh, okay, there's probably like a few good pieces where I'll make a majority back, but no, like most of it is great. The maxi dresses especially, so remember that's the floor length dresses. Lots of like holiday kind of feeling vibes to them, and New Year's is coming up, so my goal is to get these listed pretty quickly, at least prioritize the dresses. Just really beautiful pieces that are like basically new because she never wore them and just been sitting in a closet. There is one piece I'm gonna pull out. She also, while I'm finding it, she also had a lot of these like floor length dusters, which is awesome. Sparkly, silvery. And for anybody that's interested in these, you can always message us directly if you'd like. They are going to be available on our eBay and our Poshmark store, as well as Mercari if you find us there. We're Hustlin' Hooks under all of those platforms. Otherwise, again, Hustlin' Hooks on Instagram. You can connect with us there. We don't have to pay the platform fees if we sell direct, so we can usually offer a better deal for them that way. Floor length Cheetah duster. This is really thick. I know you can't feel it, but it is thick. It's great. That is just like a super cozy, comfortable type of thing. And this one was a surprise. So this is a Torrid Betsy Johnson collaboration piece. There's not a lot of pre-owned ones on eBay. And again, she never wore this. So did take the tags off though, so we'll sell it as pre-owned. The new ones have sold for 75 plus ship up to over 100 plus ship. So I'm very pleased with this. So it's $5 a piece for 61 items, and 4 items were $10. So the total amount was $325. No tax though, because I paid her via Venmo, just direct. And even if we only make $10 profit on average across everything, which that is a very low estimate at this point, that is $610 in net profit. It's almost like getting liquidation to your store, right? Because it was one stop and we got a whole bunch of an item that we know that we can sell well for a good profit. We didn't have to go to, I mean, how many thrift stores and how many stops would it take to find all of this? A lot, unless we somehow hit the jackpot again one day. This one pickup saves us tons of time of sourcing. It's also just a good hint, you know, you have nothing to lose by messaging directly to see if you can pick things up. Be very proactive in finding inventory. You know, more and more people are kind of sort of getting into this reselling thing as a side gig. We've heard a lot of people say that they're having a hard time finding inventory. Be creative about it. You know, obviously you're not always going to have something like this pop up, but keep your eyes peeled, and when the opportunity presents itself, just take advantage of that. So our grand total for this weekend was...
Well, let's not just jump right into that.
Oh.
Jeez, let's give them a little, a little teaser.
Okay.
What do you think? No, we're just kidding. That's it for our day. It's been super busy, a little bit frustrating because we had to get one video filmed and edited today. That's that sponsored video. You'll see it soon. Right. And then we have to pack and then film this video. And we're kind of overtime, so we haven't processed anything today.
That's okay.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
The holiday spirit.
Yeah.
How did we do numbers-wise?
So numbers-wise, not our strongest weekend. We sold 1,733. I'm not mad about it.
No.
What you don't see sometimes is what we do during the week. And we had 2 back-to-back $1,000 sales days that past week, which is totally new for us.
Right.
You know, in the future, hopefully that's an everyday thing and we don't get excited about it. But 2 in 1 week, over the moon about that.
For sure.
Then the day before, the first one was an $800 day. So it's not like, I guess we just sold more during the week, which, whatever.
Well, yeah,
it is what it is.
It's a little bit more lead up time to Christmas too, so people were shopping more. And we didn't really list much. We didn't list 30 on Friday. I think we listed maybe 2 things this weekend. It's the holiday time. Like, we're not just gonna work until, we're not just gonna work all the time.
Well, I was gonna say, actually, we've been just really busy. So, and I spent the day Saturday helping my friend move. So, I mean, just a lot going on. I still actually have to get some last minute gifts, so.
Yeah, it is what it is. If you don't see our faces before Christmas, Merry Christmas to everyone that celebrates it. Happy holidays to whatever holiday you do celebrate. Obviously, there's a lot of different people with a lot of different traditions and holidays.
What's your favorite holiday song?
Yeah, tell us that. Curious.
Mine, I'll start. Mine is still the Carol of the Bells. Hark the bells. Oh, I can't sing on.
You can't sing. We'll get demonetized because YouTube doesn't want us to have fun. Yeah. So, anyways, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. We really appreciate it. Yes. We appreciate you guys' support. Hopefully, everyone has a fantastic time with their friends and family. We're definitely looking forward to it. Our kids too. So we get to hopefully get some early memories in her and
the magic of Christmas.
And whatever Melinda just sang. Yeah, we'll do that. Let me walk you over to the board and then I'll sign off. But Melinda's going to sign off now.
Signing off.
So that's what Melinda was saying about our week. So this is last week's numbers here. And then this past Monday, today is Monday. So a week ago Monday, we did 820 in gross sales, 1,090, 1,001, 824. Only 460 on Friday, 408 on Saturday, and 865 this Sunday. So again, it's all good. We're not mad. That's a lot of money for us. Bye.
Take care.